move events around and something changes. Instead of this happening later, happens now? That's the idea behind today's. What if? Where's the cat? Would have come here eventually to the calling of the soul emerald. But she arrived too late to stop the war. The war was already over. And those she and the others had a great fight with our upgraded metal overlord. What if she came sooner? Before the war was even won? What if Blaze the Cat took Sonic's place in the war effort? Tails went missing. He was too afraid. While he had fought Eggman before, it was just Eggman by himself. Now he was up against Eggman with a bunch of goons backing him up. Not just Chaos Zero, Shadow, Zavok, Metal Sonic, and with the fate of the world, yeah, it was too much for him. So I don't blame him going into hiding. That and, well, he was too late to save Sonic or even help him. Waze just wanted answers. So she went to Sunset Heights to get them. After making her way through the city, resistance base won by Knuckles. Unfortunately, we have to stick to canon, and Knuckles is the commander. Sticking to canon. Gotta love it, gotta hate it. But Amy is also the commander with Knuckles. She makes sure he doesn't do anything dumb. Operation Big Wave! Sorry, did I say something? Anyway, Knuckles was happy to see anyone and quickly explained what was going on and asked Blaze to go to the Mystic Forest to check if there's any intel in that Eggman base in that area. So off she went, running through the jungle as you do. However, someone's guarding the base. Metal Sonic. Honestly, it was a pretty close fight. Sonic and Metal Sonic are a close match. So it's a close match with Waze too. Though fire melts metal. Soon enough, Metal was taken down. And he disappears. Okay, not concerning. She checks out the base and discovers what the Phantom Ruby is. Which explains that she also finds another Phantom Ruby on the ground, just kind of chilling. Then Knuckles contacts Blaze to go to Arsenal Pyramid in Green Hill. though it looks like a desert. She tries to sneak into the base, but she's confronted by Shadow, and it becomes a race to the base, with some close calls and some chaos spears. Blaze was able to nudge nimbly around the Shadow before getting confronted by another Shadow. Oh god, there's two of them. Before Blaze has time to react, the Shadow in front of her, Chaos spears the Shadow behind her. Oh, you're the real deal. Of course I am. I'm no mere fake. Shadow Daisy explains the Doctor's plan. He's aiming to create a super weapon using the Master Emerald as a base. Knuckles is currently hiding it somewhere in the Resistance base, the only place that Eggman can't really conquer. For a substitute, he built the Death Egg. So, the both of them agree that's where they should head next. To space! They decided to take a ship from the chemical plant. As they're racing through the area, they come in contact with Zavok. They defeat Zavok. But you want to know what happened? Fuck you. They board the ship and take it all the way to the death. Shadow knows the way to the core, so Blaze follows him. But upon reaching the core, they reach Chaos Zero, who looks more like Chaos 3, as he was absorbing energy from the core. So this was the Doctor's plan, to have something on par with perfect chaos. Both Shadow and Blaze tag team on Chaos 3. Blaze flames do not do much in this fight. Water kind of dismisses her own thing. Luckily Shadow's here, so that makes up for it. Soon enough, Chaos 3 goes down, and they destroy the core, and Shadow Chaos controls them out of there. That should deal with that. All that's left is, before they could move, they heard a terrifying sound. Infinite. Well. Isn't it the two nuisances that's been thwarting the Doctor's plans? And you must be the one I let get away. Then clean yourself up, I see. Am I going to regret that choice? Infinite looks pissed and stares straight at Blaze. What? I just need to get a good look at you. You're quite an interesting one, using a power that's not even yours. Get off me! You're pathetic, you know. You think you got all the power in the world, yet here you stand alone. I don't care. Soon you shall fall to infinite, and I'll show you I will win this war. Infinite quickly makes a phantom copy of Blaze, but not exactly like Blaze. This Blaze was covered in black flames, and they stared intently at the other Blaze. Blaze was creeped out by this. Now you know how I feel. Shadow was the first to throw a punch at Infinite, but the Shadow Blaze protected Infinite, burning Shadow's hands and the mere touch before falling into the ground. Blaze helped Shadow up, and they realized they must work together. Blaze with a fire powers attacking Infinite, and Shadow they see distracting the phantom copy of Blaze. With some quick thinking on Shadow's part, he was able to lure the fiery Blaze, unlock his inhibitor ring secretly, and quickly decimate the Shadow Blaze, leaving only Infinite, who was being dealt with by Blaze. I know you have something else. What is it? You're not having it! Blaze kept up with Infinite's tricks and traps. No matter what illusions he threw away, she knew it wasn't real in the end. As long as she concentrated on the foe in front of her, she would win the day. And soon, Infinite fell. And then the Phantom Ruby acted weird. No! Not here! No! I can still fight! And the Phantom Ruby went off somewhere. The war's over. We won. Well, except for Egghead. Did you really forget about me? I came out in this giant mech. Like my egg phantom octopus. Why a squid? 'Cause why not? You're going down. Blaze summons the soul emeralds and turn into burning blaze, and made quick work of the mech. No, I had the Phantom Ruby! I had everything! So you say. We still haven't found Sonic. Where could he be? Not knowing they searched for him. But that's where our story ends today. After the fact, the resistance, having won the war, cleaned up the city and other places, turning the world back into a sort of peaceful state. For now. But where was Sonic?